I've been hearing that there's a situation going on with Cenat and xQc. I have no idea. I've just, you know, been seeing it happen. I haven't read anything about it. So let's find out from Pyrocynical. I love it when two streamers are just attacking each other online. It's just a contest. Well, you know, let's find out.
Cenat strat, she's really, dude. You, next day, 60K. That's the go.
You're supposed to be a manager and you calling me the N-word at 4 a.m. in the f***ing morning.
Buddy.
Based?
I sent him one text like last year.
Now this drama stretches quite a long time ago, that being 3 months, which doesn't sound like a lot of time, but with how short
the internet, that's for ever ago.
Form content is overtaking pretty much every single platform. 3 months feels about 3 years now. Now, Cenat, he needs absolutely no... He's one of the biggest streamers in the entire world. I most know him personally when he collabs with
Yeah, he went on Hot Ones a couple weeks ago. That's when you know you've made it, whenever you're allowed to go on Hot Ones.
Show Speed, and they do a shouty match.
Of course, there's iShowSpeed.
But Cenat is a generous person. Like, for example, he has platformed multiple smaller streamers in the past, like, for example, with the Streamer University. And I know that in Streamer University, there were a lot of already pre-existing names. There were already pretty famous, but there was also a lot of up-and-comers there as well. If you cast your mind...
Yeah, Streamer University, that's a whole bunch of cringe shit.
...to a video I made 2 weeks ago, you'll remember that Little Rodney's son, as well as Ray, Rakai, and this whole cast of characters. To cut a long story short, a lot of these people were Cenat's prodigies. You know, he put in a lot of effort to give them exposure on their streams, because Cenat, what is he now, like early 20s? Unk status. He's got to retire soon. Someone else has to take that mantle. He shouted them out.
Man. Oh man, don't show me that. I was born in 1934 years. Come on. I don't want to think about the fact that 1999 was so long ago, and I was born before then.
Even went as far as to buy an entire house for them all to live in.
While you was going, I bought you a house. House? Yes. This is Ray's key to the house. But there's an S. I ain't just buy you a house. You got some other people that's gonna be in this house with you.
Now, a lot of these creators, they were really thankful, but then we introduced a new character. I'm not sure if you've heard of him. He's a pretty small streamer, xQc, and he decided to throw his hat into the ring to give his opinion on their newfound success. But I don't think Kai was happy with the choice of words he had.
So, some of Kai's friends, though, I'm not. Hey, if I speak.
So xQc could have congratulated Kai and his group, but instead just accuses them of view botting.
This guy might be the GOAT. Like it.
I think that they all do view botting. I think even xQc's views are botted. Or maybe he was himself botting them at one point. I don't think that he is now. But I think there are other people that are view botting people that they either like or don't like. And I think maybe it's just natural at a certain point that a bunch of your views are just going to get botted because that's just the way of the internet. There's just random bots out there.
This is doing it better.
I do like how view botting is always the cope when there's a streamer that you don't like that is growing incredibly quickly. Like it is always the go-to thing because it's such a safe accusation, because how can you prove that they are view botting? How can you prove that they're not view botting? That you just see a lot of numbers. Even I'm guilty of this. I remember when I made videos on World of T-shirts and he was streaming with that Mr. Bass guy. He would sometimes get like 10, 20,000 concurrent views on a YouTube stream. And even I was like, okay, this is probably view botting. So what xQc did, he basically booted up his stream and he started looking at their stats on this kind of like Social Blade-esque website. And
Yeah, I don't think so. I actually don't think so. I've been seeing a lot of Cenat entering my algorithms. I think that he's just hitting a sweet spot. It probably won't last long. We'll see. It might be a ninja situation where the platforms are kind of just propping them up. I don't know. I don't know about it.
Points out the absolutely insane jump in views that they've got recently.
Yeah, I don't think it's them. I legit think that it's the platforms that are boosting them. Because why am I seeing Cenat everywhere, like all of a sudden? On X? On Facebook? On YouTube? Like, he's everywhere right now. And I don't even watch that kind of content. It's just like they're pushing it hardcore at me. And I skip over it, but I can acknowledge it's still being pushed to me. I don't know what that's about.
20, 20, 20, 30, 20. That's the absolute goat of streaming it.
He also points out that he thinks some of the numbers are really inconsistent.
1K, next day, 800, next day, 8K, next day, 60K. That's the...
I think it's because of algorithms. I think certain videos hit the algorithms a lot differently, certain streams, because they're not like the same stream. They don't have the same names. They're not about the same things. And they're in like different lengths, you know, doing different things. Of course they're going to be different. I think xQc is just an absolute fucking moron about this. Once again, though, I don't like Cenat. I don't like either of these people. I think this is just funny.
Go! I mean...
And basically summarizes that these streamers are probably These streamers are probably making the numbers bigger. They're view botting. Okay, they're view botting.
That's the
I don't think so. I think it's algorithm manipulation, 100%.
absolute goat of streaming it. I mean, we've been doing it all wrong for like a whole decade, and we're f***ing stupid.
And then he later doubles down, basically saying, yeah, they're all view botters. And then he follows up with another point, which I'm sure would have been really hard-hitting. Only I've watched the clip about 5 times, and I cannot understand what he's saying.
They're all view botters. I don't give a fuck saying it about these days. I'm not probably anything that I play this racket where like I need those like collabs. I don't give a fuck. They're all view botters.
I mean, personally, is it view botting? Probably not. There's a very high chance that it's not. More than likely.
Yeah, 100%. Like, there's some botted views. I don't think that they're doing it themselves. I think some of them definitely do. I don't think Cenat's doing it. I don't think xQc is doing it. I think Pyro Software is probably the most likely.
Because all of these streamers are basically just Cenat orbiters. And this is what happens when you have one big streamer and then a bunch of other, like, smaller streamers hang out with that big streamer. They're inevitably going to get some of that audience passed on to them and shared. Now, one thing I do want to say, though, to be fair, X does actually say in the video that it's not an attack on Cenat himself.
None of this is like at Kai. I said something about it. Oh, yeah, Kai's friends. Whatever. It's a bit that feels bad. I didn't mean to say that. Kai's been like really legit on all fronts. I don't know. Like I have nothing against Kai like ever. And you guys know I've tried.
Dude, oh my god, man, just get to the fucking point. How is this guy one of the biggest streamers on the planet?
My best to not name names when I do the things. I try to show my points maybe without doing a witch hunt and calling people by name.
So it's really obvious that X kind of made a claim that had no proof behind it. It was just more of a game theory. And then he tried to extend like an olive branch out to Kai to be like, this isn't an attack on him. I've got nothing wrong with him. He's been doing everything legit. But unfortunately, it seems that small extent of goodwill just wasn't enough. Because while streaming Fortnite with Stable Ronaldo and Los Polos TV, one of them basically made a joke saying, I'm kind of sad. Can someone gift me 100 subs?
Is that what you wanted, bro? You wanted me to cry?
Oh my, here we go, bro.
Drop 100 gifted if you want me to be happy, guys.
Which then led xQc to basically call it the Cenat strat.
Cenat strat, she's really dude.
Wow, Agent, you let him do that?
Wait, when does Kai cry for subs?
Taking a shot at Kai for apparently begging for subs. And then Kai found out about this and then booted up an entire stream telling xQc to go f himself.
You stop, bro. Like that gang, he cried for subs. And you was on my while I was gaming Elden
this
Ring. You
isn't
was in my
good.
chat offering me 25,000 feet each boss that I fought. Every time you came back, let's not even bring it up. No, let's bring up the facts, gang. Glaze me. Glaze me.
But also Kai apparently...
Oof. Ah, man, xQc shouldn't have done that. I think Cenat's gonna actually fucking bury him.
He took issue with X reducing Kai's streaming game just to bring up big name celebrities.
Bring celebrities on stream and like that, do collabs like that and cool like that, which I understand is a big part of what I do in it. It's just the most viral. You feel what I'm saying? Don't even account for the half of the shit I've already did, which is fine. That's cool. You feel what I'm saying?
Now, I'm pretty sure you've seen the one infamous clip of xQc.
I would much rather watch Cenat than xQc. I can at least understand Cenat.
This goes back a fair few months ago, where he basically claims he's got a USB stick that has more money put together than Amp's entire brand, which is Cenat's streaming house.
Watch for watch, house for house.
Oh.
Dude, who cares about how much money you have? Only you care. Rich people problems. Get the fuck out of here. You're doing this live for an audience of people who are broke as fuck.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Brother, you do not do brother. Come on. You did not want to go band for band. We're not going
A
there.
house M for M, I'm with it.
We're not.
You can't
we're
do
not.
that with me. So don't try to do some. No, I'll fill up my whole arm, and I'm very humble, gang.
I got AMP's entire net worth on a one USB stick in some safety deposit box somewhere. Okay, buddy? We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there.
Now, this drama kind of fizzled out, and it is fairly old, but then one character decided to reignite the drama. Can you guess his name? He has been a fan favorite on this channel for a while. I'll give you a small little clue to who this is. He is infamously known for sniffing Andrew Tate's chair.
Oh yeah, I saw a clip of this.
And yes, of course,
Not
it's
that.
Aiden Ross. Now,
I mean, I did see a clip of that, but I did see Aiden Ross talking about this.
Aiden and Kai do have some history together. Aiden apparently helped
I like Kai Cenat and xQc 1,000 times more than I like Aiden Ross, by the way.
Kai on his come up to being a household name. Now, some people make the claim that Aiden Ross basically made Kai Cenat. I don't really agree with that, because even though Kai...
No, I think Kai Cenat, it was inevitable. Somebody like that guy, even if his come up would have ended up a little bit slower without a bunch of these people, it was inevitable. He had it. He had the personality. He has the game.
Cenat's early growth is heavily linked to Aiden. They don't really speak that much anymore. They've gone in different directions. So the entire reason why this drama was sparked, because when Kai was streaming, one guy in chat was spamming Aiden Ross's name, and Kai just didn't react. Almost as if Kai was like kind of purposely ignoring Aiden Ross.
He gets hot, he gets hot. So as long as Phantom's not open,
What are we doing? I think we should do.
nah, I'm definitely doing white tea.
Dad, do y'all want an IRL for this? I like the
Oh,
vibe.
And then, for whatever reason, well, I can think of the reason, views and money, but xQc decided to react to this.
But that's just awful, man. I don't. Well, so Aiden, I don't know how you deal with that. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be able to deal with that. I hate that.
And then, in the constant Ouroboros cycle we have right now with reaction content, Aiden Ross decided to react to xQc, reacting to Kai Cenat, reacting to a comment that Kai Cenat made.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, the meta goes so deep and so strong. Even the Twitch streamers are having to push along into slop content to make it.
dude, guys, there's a clip of literally Kai doesn't even say anything. He scroll right past it and shit. We had a conversation about that off stream. I mean, like, look, it obviously, like, it doesn't look good, right? I mean, it really doesn't, but whatever. Like, whatever. I mean, it doesn't. It's not that serious to me. I really don't care at this point. I just don't give a bro. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all. No, it's not about being folded. I'm genuinely telling you guys. I genuinely don't care.
I'm not sure what it is with e-celebs like YouTubers and streamers, but when you claim that you don't know someone, it seems to be the single most damaging thing you can do. Like it's every...
Imagine you're trying to be the super famous guy and somebody's like, who are you? Like, imagine that. How painful that must be. Like, get fucking real, man. I don't want people to know me. If I hear that somebody doesn't know me, good.
Celebs kryptonite. I mean, a great example here is KSI. KSI fell out with a YouTuber called Joe Weller because Joe Weller got asked in an interview, what do you think about KSI? And Joe Weller just purposely acted like he had no idea who KSI was. And that led to beef going on for basically months, if not years. And it also led to one of the first YouTuber boxing matches between Joe Weller and KSI. Eventually, Kai booted up another stream and gave like this whole statement on something that really didn't need to be talked about, I think. But he basically just goes on...
Dude, these streamers, they love doing that, don't they? Talking about a bunch of shit that does not matter.
To say that Kai and Aiden do not have a problem with each other.
I got nothing but respect for Aiden. I ain't never have a problem with Aiden. Aiden is my brother. All because don't see streaming and etc. don't mean I don't now.
And Kai does actually bring up a very fair point here. He basically says that what people like to do is if you get two people that do videos together or stream and they don't appear in each other's content for, you know, a certain period of time, they instantly hate each other or there's some kind of drama. That's really true because so many...
Yeah, especially for people like Aiden who would really, really like to farm the drama because that's how he stays relevant. Relevant? Elevate. Yeah.
People always speculate like that. And then Kai brings up this one example of when he had Aiden Ross's manager called Tav basically calling him at 4 in the morning. And that was to ask Kai to come over to Aiden's birthday.
Tav called me late at night, 4 a.m. He calls me, he says, hey bro, Aiden having a birthday party. So well, you need to be here by tomorrow, bro. We'll send you a jet. We'll make sure everything, we'll send you a jet. We'll make sure you're good. We'll fly you out there, bro. If you can.
We'll send you a
He calls me at
jet.
4 a.m. He wants me to be there the evening of the next day. I tell him, I say, yo, Tav, I don't think I could be able to do it, but I'll let you know, bro. I'll let you know if I'll be able to do it, but most likely it's last minute. I don't think I'll be able to do it. He said, okay. Just let me know, bro. We're going to have the jet. We're going to make sure the jet good for you.
Could you imagine a streamer birthday party? Oh my god.
We're gonna have you a jet. Bro, these people are fucking disgusting.
Oh my god. They're just doing gift subs to each other the entire time. Now, one thing.
Yeah, that's what I always say. I'm like, these streamers, they're inflating each other. And it's so gross. Everybody wanting their own jet. Like, if I was at that level, I wouldn't be getting jets for people. I'd be like, hey, you want to come to my birthday party that I'm streaming? You can be here in a month. If you want, we could have you fly coach. That's what I'm gonna be like. Like, no, of course we're not gonna pay to have you fly first class. Hell no, we're not gonna pay to have you a private jet.
What he does talk about here is he says he doesn't have a problem with Aiden, but he does have problems with people in his community, which is really ironic because that's the exact same claim that xQc made about Kai. Now, apparently there was like a whole private jet being involved, but Kai basically said it's too last minute. That's because he was called at 4 in the morning, which is, I think, pretty valid. But then apparently Tav just randomly told Kai afterwards that, oh yeah, by the way, Aiden, he's got like a massive gambling problem and he's losing millions. And yeah, if he doesn't sort it out, I'm gonna leave and go and work for FaZe Clan.
They gonna tell me,
fuck,
I'm with Aiden right now. He losing millions in his gambling. If he keep this up, I'm gonna go with the FaZe guys.
I think that's gonna be what happens to xQc also. I think he's gonna fall off, and right now he's got a gambling problem and it's okay because he makes so much money. But I think he's going to fall off being a streamer, not going to be as popular, and he's going to hold that gambling problem. Same with people like Aiden Ross.
The closest ones will do the most to you. He says, if he keep this gambling, I'm going to go to the FaZe guy.
And then Tav apparently just starts calling Kai Cenat the N-word.
Tav is a white man, by the way. He proceeds to say, from Nike to McDonald's. But bro, keep it real, bro. A chicken Big Mac? He on my phone calling me the N-word at 4 a.m. in the fucking morning. What's up with you? Calling me about a fucking McDonald's commercial.
And this was while they were discussing.
Yeah, that's a non-issue with me. Somebody calling somebody the N-word. Get out of here with that. Even if they were like yelling at him. Actually, I'd probably love that if he was calling the hard R N-word for no reason. Not just like calling him that because he thinks he's a friend. Just be like, you're a stupid you lover.
A McDonald's collab meal. You know how like bands or like celebrities like Travis Scott, they just get like their own meal even though it's completely pointless. I mean, what was the Travis Scott meal? It was literally just like chicken nuggets or something, right? A quarter pounder with cheese, bacon and lettuce, medium fries and a Sprite. Oh my god, so like the most ordered things on the menu ever. The Kai Cenat meal was just a chicken Big Mac, and instead of...
Dude, yeah, imagine being so rich, so famous, that you get your own McDonald's meal. How about that?
Instead of having beef, it had 2 pieces of chicken. It's just like, dude, like if they cut the burger out to be like, I don't know, like the Twitch logo or something, like that'd be kind of cool, but that is just actually nothing. Oh my god, guys, I have an idea. I'm gonna release this meal called like the Pyro meal at McDonald's, and instead of 4 chicken...
Yeah, if you're at the point where big corporations, disgusting corporations like McDonald's are marketing you, bro, you've gotten too big. You're gonna fall, because regular people, they don't like this kind of stuff. They think it's cool for a little bit, but eventually they're just like, oh, well, this is probably around the point where he sold out. I can see how he lost everything.
Nuggets, you get 5. To be fair, if it was up to me to actually release like a meal, I would just make something disgustingly spicy that would like kill most people. Now, going back to
That's what I want. If I was able to get like a Taco Bell meal, I'll be like, this is going to be the spiciest thing that Taco Bell has ever released. Like so spicy that you're going to have to sign a waiver.
xQc, Kai was still really fired up about having to address the Aiden Ross drama. And then he also talks about when he was on a Breakfast Club interview and rumors about him moving over to Kick, and then use that to basically take some more shots at xQc.
I fuck with him. It's just that a lot of this, can be tense, out of control, bro. And that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel. No blah blah with anybody.
And he also goes on to say, like, streaming can be really intense because the amount of, like, different personalities all constantly clashing with each other. Because, again, I've made this comparison before. Being a YouTuber or a streamer, it is kind of like working a 9-to-5 office job. And you really might hate some of the same people, like, in your community or in your industry. And you can't really do anything about it. And then Kai made the ultimate power...
You can make fun of retards. That's what you can do, I guess. That's the only thing you can do.
Move. He said he has no problem.
Don't be friends with people who you don't know, who, like, I don't know, man. Especially if they're rich people, like uber rich people. Like, I ain't about that. Even if I become super crazy rich, I ain't gonna be hanging out with other rich people and other streamers and stuff. Maybe some people that I think are cool, but, like, not gonna do it just because they're the big guys, not gonna do it just for the views, you know?
Problems with anyone in streaming.
Except the xQc. That nigga be dick riding. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Except xQc. Can you imagine what happened next? All right, I'm going to list 3 options on the screen. The first one is xQc reacts to it. The second option being xQc has a mental breakdown and starts crying while playing Fortnite. And the third option, Ninja self-injects himself into the drama to talk about the low taper fade meme. It's the first one. It's obviously the first one. Now, X's response is actually kind of strange. He basically says that the industry is pretty toxic, and a lot of people throw a lot of shade at each other, but it's...
Yeah, also, just like the platforms are toxic themselves. Like, Twitch, pro-terrorism, Kick, pro-gambling.
Not in, like, a vitriolic way. It's kind of more just, like, playful banter, I guess.
He comes from a different, like sphere of the internet than I do. Like, over here, we throw shade and we do whatever, and it's not like, oh, we know it's not some big deal. If he wants to make everything I say a big deal, then so be it. Then we don't with each other. If every single thing that's said about him is shade and he's got to stand on business, then so be it. Then our personalities just don't mix together. It's no problem.
And then basically blames Kai Cenat and his friend group for, like, making it into a bigger thing than what it actually is. So he's basically saying, I can throw shade, but you can't throw shade back. No, you're not allowed to do that. I mean, you can tell that these two have personalities that just do not go together. I mean, another good example is when Kai was in...
That makes for a perfect drama for us to react to, man. The beef is strong.
Announcing a new project with AMP, his, like, streamer house thing. xQc actually came into the chat and he started posting W's. And then this absolutely...
Dude, all these people, they're just a bunch of pussies catfighting.
Mind broke Kai, and he just stopped talking about it and then started to talk about xQc.
Today I'm putting together a AMP.
That's not sarcasm.
Yeah, all these people, they talk shit, but whenever they get face-to-face in real life, they're gonna be all buddy-buddy.
Typing in my chat, bud. I hate when niggas like, hold on. Let me relax, cause niggas be niggas be on weird shit, man. I'm not on that today. Keep all energy over there, bro. Please, bro. You a funny individual, please.
Jesus. That wasn't the energy at all, but it's no problem.
And then surprisingly, X just said no problem, and then he just moved on. And then Kai also started to bring up that xQc would kind of initiate the beef, but then also send paragraph after paragraph explaining himself and almost like apologizing to make sure that there was no bad blood between them, even though X was the first person to actually initiate that.
Every time I see xQc say something, I DM that. Hey bro, we got a problem. He sent me a whole paragraph saying no, we don't have no problem. Then he go shit.
Money.
I think there's something wrong with and that's fine.
But then X basically shut that down by saying, no, I only sent one message. And it was a long one, but it was sent presumably, I think, sometime last year.
Okay, whoa, buddy. I sent him one text, like, last year.
I do love how streaming actually works, though, where drama is just really beneficial because you don't even really have to do anything. You just have to react to something.
Yeah, all these people are just, like, making fun of each other. They're insulting each other and lying about each other. Like, who fucking cares? Me, I do, I guess, because I'm sitting here watching it. But I'm not watching it like, oh, Kai Cenat, ooh, he's making fun of my favorite streamer, xQc. No, this shit's just hilarious. They're all a bunch of fucking retards.
Someone talking about you, and then your reaction will probably get the same amount of views, and then the person that talked about you can react to your reaction of you talking about them, Again, I said this earlier, it is just a literal Ouroboros of drama. Now, the reason why X sent that message is because apparently...
and all it is they're farming views. They're farming clicks, that's it. That's why they have to bring it up. Because nobody cares, man. The only people that care are the people who are wanting to watch the drama unfold.
there was like a fake clip going around, and he didn't want
This whole thing is fake.
to react to it without knowing that it was fake or it was like missing some context. X even saying at one point that their relationship was like on the brink and he didn't want it to be over. I mean, it definitely is over now. Now, one thing I really didn't expect from this drama is the fact that XQC basically leaked all the DMs. Not what Kai said.
Man, don't leak the DMs.
But his message to Kai. And according to X, Kai just never responded.
This was before anything came up. I didn't even read it. If it's cringe, it's cringe. I swear I didn't read it.
He basically tries to give an update to Kai about what's going on, saying that FaZe have basically just been talking him, and then also Agent 00, someone who's like one of Kai's friends. He's also been joining in on that. This is the time as well when XQC was basically downplaying how nice this Ferrari was that Agent bought.
My brand new Ferrari SF90. It's not no normal SF90, man.
Stardale?
It's not a normal Ferrari. Okay. It's not a normal one.
Now, he did try to clear up one of the things that started this whole, like, pointless, petty drama off, was the clip of him making fun of Kai Cenat begging for subs. And he basically says, it was all a bit of fun. It was a prank. I was fooling you. You know, like, just... there was no beef. There was no bad blood meant there. And he also says he genuinely didn't mean to upset Kai if that was the case.
I mean, absolutely no harm. The jabs sound like they for you, but most... Chad, that was the jab when I said it. Beg for subs thing. That was the, like, beg for subs joke that I did. And people made it worse. So I sent this message as like a, yo, dude, listen. Like, this sounds crazy. This clip sounds dank, but it's really not. If you guys don't think that's a joke, you probably said something to your friend today that was 10 times worse than that.
I mean, so far, what's happened now is XQC's basically knelt completely and said, dude, I'm so sorry. Kai just hasn't made any kind of public acknowledgement or response of this yet. Out in private, which would be pretty wholesome.
I doubt it.
These are both streamers that I
it.
watch once every couple of years.
Yeah, as soon as they start falling off, they'll be right back into the drama.
So it would be nice if they kind of like resolved that beef. But again, honestly, it's such a nothing burger. This is like one of the most nothing burger dramas I have ever talked about. It's just streamers talking about each other. And we know that benefits them incredibly. Streamers love it.
That's the whole reason they're doing it.
When you talk bad about them, because then they can easily pull it up and they can turn it into a clip or they turn it into a YouTube short. It's just recycling content, like the lowest form of that. But yeah, what's the moral of this story? Kick. Give me.
Yeah, they're making even worse content than me. How are they so famous? It blows my mind. Maybe XQC is right. Maybe everybody is viewbotting, including himself. They're at least manipulating the algorithm. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell for all the notifications if you want to see me cover some more drama slop like this. This one was like probably the most wasteful, the waste of time that I've ever been lucky to react to.